everyone, this is Ron Smellick, and I'm going to be playing the Chronotide beta, don't you see, version 1.1, even though it says version 1 right here. This is a custom map by none other than the illustrious Sir Vladimir, proud owner and sponsor and creator of Wintertide, which I played once upon a time with Sean V. Martin. I didn't know quite what to expect, and enjoyed it quite thoroughly. Well, this is a rather bleak place now, isn't it? In honor of Sir Vladimir, I'm talking in a slightly non-English accent whatsoever, so I'm gonna drop that. He welcomes us to Chronotide, and I also have not just a bottle of tea, as I usually drink, some green tea or some flavored water, but an entire jug of Lipton sweet tea here in honor of the British. So, this is a video that may never see the public light of... I hope that's one of those nifty snifty spawners. First off, I gotta say, I love the little starting look. It's very viney. Vines do a lot. But I think I notice multiple biomes sprinkled in, or are these are all swamp, maybe. Well, that's rather disconcerting. This is Chronotide. This is the beta version. I've been asked to test it. I'm going to put this up for Sir Vladimir to see. Maybe someday in the future he will allow me to make it public, if it's a good playthrough. Otherwise, I'm thinking I may try to do a proper Let's Play later. The only rule that I've already broken, and I will continue to break, man, that looks interesting, is I'm playing this on hard as opposed to easy or normal, which is what was recommended. So, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. If it is, I'll turn it down. No breaking placing unless asked/hinted at. Enchanting. Item enchanting permitted. Does that mean that other enchanting is not? I don't think so. You may craft with any items that you find. Exploring is encouraged and may be rewarding. Thanks for downloading. I hope you have fun. Map created by Vladimir. No Helvetica. I'm going to be needing that. I am going to be needing that. And welcome, energy cores, and useful info by Warden. That's interesting. Did you customize the author of these books, or is this by you? How do I get to the title page? I thought, did they take that out perhaps? Welcome to Chronotide, friend. You've been summoned through the bloody time stream by the Chrono Crystal. Chrono Crystal, because it believes you can help the inhabitants of this city. I am the warden of the Chrono Crystal, and I shall do my best to explain your situation. A great darkness came to our city and struck at the Chrono Crystal. The energy shockwave from the crystal shattered the buildings surrounding it. The earth split itself open and lava spewed forth to the surface, causing chaos for the city. So is this not a Wintertide sequel then? In an act of preservation, I activated the crystal, placing the city's inhabitants in temporal stasis so that they exist between time. The crystal then ejected its 7 energy cores through the time stream to 7 different points in time. This is where you come in. 7 vaults. Each vault contains a time portal that is preset to points of time chosen by the crystal. You need to enter the time portal, retrieve the energy cores, and place them in the crystal. Whoops. Now I have to do that again. The crystal will only be able to activate 1 vault every hour. The lights around the crystal will indicate the direction of the vault being powered. Once all 7 energy cores have been retrieved, the 8th vault of the clock tower will open for you. Vault of the clock tower. Excellent. We shall put this back. I cannot tell you how tempted I am to break blocks right now. I've been doing CTM so long, I really want to. Ooh, you can do underlined font? I didn't know that. What do they look like? To you, the energy cores will look like jack-o'-lanterns. How do I retrieve them? Break the jack-o'-lanterns and then pick it up. How do I place them on the chrono crystal? Equip the jack-o'-lantern and place it in the alcove of the chrono crystal that corresponds to the vault you retrieved, placing it on top of the snow block. So this is a CTM. This is a subtly disguised CTM. Books. In creating the temporal stasis, the chrono crystal transferred memories to key individuals to the pages. Transferred memories of key individuals, blah blah blah. Great. Read books. I love to read books. That's why I created the library. Okay. One more thing I should note. I'm playing this on 1.3 with some mods installed. I don't think I'm going to need them, but just in case I get stuck somewhere, because this is a review and I'm looking for bugs to help Sir Vladimir out, that is, there is a potential that I will use them. I don't plan on using them, though. Okay. Now, my first instinct was to go to the middle, to that, like, glass thing, but my hands started moving in this sort of counterclockwise fashion around what I believe to be the island, and so thus I am just continuing this way against my original gut instinct. And I also, so yeah, that's where I want to go, and I also want to go to the clock tower, but I'm just going to do a little random exploring first. Okay. Whoop. Hey. Hey. Oh. Well, now that's a bummer. Maybe this isn't itemized yet? I don't know. I don't recall the name of it, Sir Vladimir, but you might have seen one of my videos. There's a mod out there that lets you get the contents and the, I almost said IP address, and the XYZ coordinates of every chest in a map, and lets you look at them. So if you ever want to debug your map or find something, see what you've got hidden in there, it's pretty cool. It's very simple to use. Because I imagine if you hide these chests throughout the ruins, at some point it may be rather difficult to find them all. I don't know. I guess if you have a good overhead view, a good picture in your mind, or a good mental layout of the shape of this island, you'd probably be just fine. Now, he said we can break vines that get in our way, but so far it hasn't really been too much of an issue. Found the one chest. I love these concentric square blocks. This probably, other than Emerald, that's my favorite new block. You'll be seeing more of that in maps that I make. By the way, I watched Vladimir's sort of vlog. He was quite excited to let us play this beta map, and to that end, he was speaking about how map makers feed off of each other, and I guess I should say inspire each other, although, you know, I wouldn't be averse to certain vampiric references, but oh, now that sounds like pistons. Somebody's wash is almost done. Whoa! That click that you just heard was the sudden expansion of air from my Lipton tea bottle. So somebody's doing the wash, and they've put too many towels in the laundry, and so the machine is jugging back and forth a bit. It sounds rather ominous. I am a little bit afraid of my food level. I will admit to that, and I'm not sure how I took damage already. I'm sure that you've already checked all these vines to see that you can and can't climb up to places where you don't want the player to go. But if you haven't, you might want to check that out. I'm not going to climb up just yet. Not just yet. I'm going to back up into this lava. I just know it. From the ground, you can't get a really good layout of the shape of the island. It looked really cool from the air in your video. So I may have to climb up and look at it. It's almost like Snowflake. And by the way, the music that, oh cool, there's some stairs. If I remember to edit this correctly, the music that you heard, oh, look at this. I love that effect, the glowstone under the stairs. Really, any lighting under the stairs. I love this. Look at that wall with the concentric bricks and the holes in it. That looks nice. This is really nice. If I edited this video correctly, then you heard a song called Katniss Afoot. Actually, my Minecraft note block version of that song at the beginning. And the reason I chose that song is A, because it sounds cool and reminds me of Wintertide, but B, because this map, I think, might be not inspired by, but partly similar to the second book in the Hunger Games series, which was, oh, was it called Mockingjay? Wow, I can't remember now all of a sudden, but in any case, that book features a, okay, so I'm missing some sort of central power switch, it seems. That book features a clock-like device, and as it ticks around each hour, a different segment of the island becomes hostile. Oh, well, I wasn't quite expecting to get to this level. Now this is going to be quite precarious here, isn't it? Because at any point I could just fall to my death and or the breakage of my neck. Now I don't see anything on this level, although it's really hard to see anything at all. And I've always been curious. No, okay. Can't break or place blocks, but somehow I take it I'm supposed to ascend. Oh, I see a bed. I see a bed over there. That's promising. And I do need to get to the, oh, and there's a chest up there. Okay. I need to get to the clock tower at some point, and I need to get to the thing in the middle at some point. This is going to be a bit of an episode of me just exploring, I fear, but that's alright, isn't it? What's a little exploring amongst friends? I think I can actually ascend. Oh, well, I could just do that, right? Just not sure what I'm doing up here yet, but I may possibly just be trapping myself. I don't know. There's certainly a chest. Oh, there's a chest there. Two chests and a thing in the middle. And these great houses. Stone buildings, whatever you want to call them. Alright, let's see. That's not going to do me any good. That's not going to do me any good. Here we go. I think I've already been out here. So, it doesn't appear that there's any way up onto the roof of this one. And of course, there's no indication that getting onto the roof would have, in fact, helped me in any way whatsoever. So it looks like I chose the absolute wrong building to climb up on. I think those are upside down stairs, perhaps? Not certain. Alright, I did not see anything that looked like a lever. Oh! I almost missed that chest. I jumped on purpose, but I almost missed the chest. Oh! Fire resistance, iron sword, and healing. Now, those are interesting. Maybe I wasn't up this high. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, it's a super, super good thing that I had the vines to slow me down just a bit. I was thinking there, yikes, might be a lever in there, but it's not to be. Alright, so there's nothing here that I can see. Let me go, should I go to the middle? No, I want to go to these chests that I saw up here first. I want to go to these chests. Now, so far I haven't seen any mobs, so I think the clever little biome editing that he did is working correctly. The sun is going down, so let's see how dangerous this place becomes after dusk. There's the one chest, there's the second chest I was after. And I do feel a bit like Spider-Man, yes. If that's what you were just thinking. Alright, so what to do? Nothing up here. Is that the building with the chest in it? I think it is. It is. Okay, those are vines. I noticed something today when I was on the Lava Falls server, and I'm going to demonstrate it for you now. Whoa! What was that? Uh-oh. I got no armor on, so I better be extra careful with these blighters. But I saw a spawn come from right over here, which tells me there's a hidden spawner that I can't do anything about. And I better get a move on here with these chests, because I need a bow. Well, that's not going to help me too much. Yes, it is. Ooh, torches are great, and a bed. Success! Now, if I were a power supply randomly hidden in a map, where would I be? Would I be in that central building? I think I would. Where was that other chest that I saw hidden? It's up here somewhere, but it is not entirely obvious how I am supposed to reach it yet. Which is probably the desired effect that the map maker had. Can I climb up sideways? Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. So I can get up to here. Yep, there's the chest. Well, can I... Wow, that was nifty. That was a really nifty move right there. Yes. Yes, thank you. I do weddings. I even do funerals. And, by the way, this is what I call parkour. Moving through the environment in the, well, perhaps not the most efficient way, but looking pretty damn cool while doing it. So, Sir Vladimir, so far I don't really see any bugs, and I'm rather enjoying the, well, what's left of the architecture. Does this look like some sort of a, oh, snow blocks. Now, what was I supposed to do with these snow blocks? I was supposed to retrieve, is there only 4? No, okay, I see. 3 on that side, 4, and 3 on this side is 7. So this is probably something that opens up then, I'm guessing. Okay, well let's go on to the clock tower, shall we? Is that Is that where I was climbing about? I don't know. I was climbing about in this building here. The unfortunate building, the faceless building. As you see, a clock tower clearly has a face and a name. And we should call him Ben. Ben, I'm coming. Slowly but surely, Ben. I'll be there momentarily. Shall I enter the clock tower like a normal human being? And oh, the lava is in fact right into the clock tower itself. And I don't see anything of immediate... Oh my god, I can't see anything, in fact. Have you ever looked through the door of a microwave oven while something was cooking in there? And if you stand still, you can't see, but if you slowly move back and forth, you can see between the tiny little holes in the microwave. At least that's kind of how it works with my microwave. Now, this is probably not at all a good idea. In fact, I don't think it is, and I don't know that there's anything here to really find. Let's go in here, and I'm just taking a look here. Let's see, how high can I get up here? Not very, not very. And I thought so. Yep, I thought so. We're going to go up to the top of this thing. And we're going to have us a look-see, Ben. Ben, I'm crawling up your skirt. Or maybe if it... Ben, you're wearing a kilt. Are you Celtic, Ben? You are the timeless ethnicity of all cultures or no culture. Ah, well. Oh, I'm certainly happy with that find. It's pretty funny because as I'm walking around here, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm going to hear a hiss of a trap any second now. Again, I've been completely corrupted by CTM. Now there's a nice view. Let's see if we can't get a slightly even nicer view. I do believe I am on top of the world, and there is my appreciation for this map. It looks better here in person than it did in your screenshot. Your screenshot was really reddish in hue, and I think this picks out a real nice combination of the greens and the gray and the orange. But yeah, I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do. Can I get to the clock's face? Can I get to your face, Ben? Perhaps wipe a tear of joy from your eye in having someone scaling about on your... Well, no, that's gonna be bad if I would have fallen there, but here we go. I kind of feel like Doc Brown at the moment. Ben, I really want to knock some of these leaves off your face. And are they gonna... Ben, save me! Oh. Okay, that is death number 1. Now, there's a handy bit of redstone under that clock tower there, isn't it? I think I know where I'm going next. And this is what happens in 1.3. Chunk errors in single player. It's really annoying. So I'm going to have to reload here.